Hi everyone, my name is Oluwadunsin Emmanuel, and we'll be talking about our project Studia.ai. Studia is the Spanish word for to study. We know being a student can be very overwhelming. Every student can relate to the struggle of having to navigate a vast amount of study material, preparing for tests or writing essays efficiently. Study methods that traditional often fail to fully exploit the vast amount of information available, leading to inefficient learning and retention. Different problems tend to arise from the traditional study method, some of which are inefficient learning processes, navigating complex documents often takes time, generating meaningful questions to challenge the students, lack of study support, and traditional study methods can become monotonous and lead to reduced engagement, thereby slowing down pace of learning. So Studia.ai is an AI-powered study assistant that offers a range of tools to help students learn and study more effectively. It allows students to ask questions from PDF documents, generate questions, generate MCQs, summarize text, correct sentences, and start with a study power, which gives study tips and encourages students to study more. Now, our solution comprises of different range of tools, which include asking documents, question and answer, searching, constructing sentences, and study assistant. Now, we are going to be moving to the demo of our tool. Hello, so this is a dashboard where we can practice and play with the tools. Now, the very first thing I'm going to be doing is to import all the necessary PDF and TXT files associated with the materials you are studying. So once everything is loaded, you can decide to start using my first tool, which is to ask the AI questions. Now you can decide to use an existing PDF, or you can decide to use one of them, or you can import and paste text inside it. So I'm going to be using one of the files used. I'm going to be selecting chemistry, then I'll process it. So now the very first question I'm going to ask, who discovered the electron? So J.J. Thomson discovered the electron in 1897. So you can proceed to ask as many questions as possible from the AI. Now the second part of the tool I'm going to be moving towards is the question and answer tool, where you're able to generate essay questions or MCQs, right? So now I'm going to be generating some MCQ questions from the biology text here, and then so while I'm waiting for it, okay, so we have been able to generate some MCQ questions from the biology text. You can decide to answer all of them. I'm not going to answer, I'm just going to select the default parameters there. So since I'm getting 0 out of 9 questions. Right, so we are going to be evaluated based on the selection you chose. Okay, now then I can decide to reset the question and answer and paste some text inside, so I can generate some essay questions from here. So those are questions that you can answer with short phrases or some paragraphs. But while we're waiting for it, so now from here we can see that we generated some questions, and then I'm going to be answering some of them. Not sure, not sure of some questions, so I'm just going to rush through all this. You can see that these kinds of questions are very, very crucial to understanding the test, and then once I submit this, I'm going to get some answers. Right. So some of the answers are incorrect, and then some of them are not correctly done. So from here I got 6 out of 21. So this is going to like improve, help the student to be able to work very well with the material. Now the other aspect of the tool I'm going to be using is construct tool, right? So from here we can paste documents and then choose to summarize or correct the sentences. So once this is done, try to summarize some paragraphs, and from here we can see that a bunch of text has been summarized into just a single paragraph. Now also we move to the next, which is the study power. The study power helps you to, okay, so the study power is another tool that you interact with, not like a bot that gives you study tips and how to study smarter. So now the first thing I'm going to be saying hi, so I'll wait for it to respond. Okay, so can I put it here? So I'm saying I feel stressed and overwhelmed. Um, I need to start. Okay, so when you ask these questions, generate some helpful things to do. Okay, so now, so that is the end of the demoing, and thank you very much. So our business plan is to offer a freemium model to attract and engage students, ensuring widespread adoption. This freemium model provides limited access to the functionalities and features. To access the full suite of services, students need to upgrade to premium subscription at an affordable monthly. Thank you very much.